Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the point guard.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Back to Pirtle. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Lock at 6. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got the first points up on the board here for Toronto. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Back to Siakam. Shot from the wing. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. From deep, Trent drains the three-pointer.
For a shooter as confident as Gary Trent Jr., there's no hesitation.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry passes to Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Another miss by Siakam.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And here's Trent outside. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Heat have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Siakam outside. Pass to Trent. Over in the corner, Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam inside. Working on Love. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Trent. The Heat trail by 6. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. There's Hero with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Trent passes to Pirtle. A shot off that time. And the Heat going the other way now. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession. Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Passes it to Trent. That shot missing. The Heat trail by 3. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. A shot by Lowry, no good. Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in the game. Pirtle's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
The drive by Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Van Vliet up top. Now recovering. And Adebayo sends it back. Van Vliet against Lowry. Wide open look. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Lowry's got 5 now.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. On the way. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the floor for Miami. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Oh, wide open look for Love. Off target from 3-point range. Toronto leading by 4. Barnes outside from deep. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Siakam. On deep, Trent. Siakam finds Trent. And Adebayo sends it back. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry up top, covered by Van Vliet. Inside. Hero against Barnes. For 3, Love. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. For the 3. And again, Toronto no luck. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
The kick out to Barnes. Siakam outside. And Vliet on the wing. Can they get it? It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ring shot on the way. To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
The Heat shooting their first free throw this game. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
They get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Now Trent. Now Pirtle. He's guarded by Adebayo. 3-pointer, Lowry. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Siakam kicks to Trent. Here's Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Heat.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now the pass to Hero. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up for Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From the top of the key, again the Heat good for 2. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Siakam outside. Trent outside. Drives to the hoop. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
They've got Porter. Young is out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Oladipo. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now, here's Strus. Robinson on the wing from downtown. They get the rebound, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Oladipo. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Strus finds Robinson. Connects on the 17-footer. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
The majority of his points come from beyond the arc, but Robinson is proficient in the mid-range when given the opportunity.
Here's Banton. The shot comes out. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Robinson. Good saving. Strus in the corner. Martin wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets.
Here's Strus after the Raptors pick up 2. In the corner, it's Robinson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Raptors trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Young. It's hauled in by the Heat. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Heat moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Now, here's Strus. He's guarded by Anunoby. Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. The shot's good from Achua.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Oladipo outside. Strus in the corner. Robinson kicks to Martin. Robinson with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Here's Oladipo.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
13 foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Strus passes to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key.
OG Anunoby has great lateral quickness. Gets it done defensively. Great contest on that play. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. Oladipo finds Robinson. Strus with it, now guarded by Porter. Martin from outside. Miami no good on that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Kevin Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Max Strus. Now, here's Anunoby. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter, no luck. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Adebayo's got 9.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball. Substitution on the court.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 9.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Heat leading by 9. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Shoots the 3. Hero no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trent finds Barnes. Here's Siakam. The Raptors rebound. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. And the wing jumper offline.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Now, here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Now Lowry following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Hero on the wing. Here's the three. That's in there. Love with the assist.
This is why Hero is a volume three-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. And it's Trent in the corner. Raptors moving the ball around. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And stolen by Love. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Purtle. Siakam against Love. Back to Siakam. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami's on 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Tries to keep it alive. Trent with it. Lowry picks him up. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Miami leading by 18. Out to the right wing. Butler from outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Now, here's Siakam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the pass to Hero. To the paint. Up top, Adebayo. Defended by Purtle. Here's Trent. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Butler, no good. Raptors trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Bam Adebayo.
He was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Now, here's Siakam. After Tyler Hero's miss. Yep, that one goes.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Lowry. Outside Hero. And stolen by Barnes. Now the Raptors moving it up. Siakam misses. Outside Hero. Pass to Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great.
perfect front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Siakam for 3. Mobley grabs the board. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Here's Siakam. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Siakam. Okay, look out!
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Trent against Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Lets it go. And that one's long. The Raptors with a lead. Now Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Garland, outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam outside. He takes... nice finish. Man, big time right there.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Jumps up. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down. Oh. And he goes in for the dunk.
Your fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
Now here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Count it.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Siakam outside. The rebound by Allen.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Impressive spin move, too. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Mobley to the hole, just easy off that drive.
Outside Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavs trailing. Now here's Garland. And he drives in. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. The offensive rebound. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Barnes. Allen, no good on the free throw.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
PA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Mobley. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Mobley's gone 3 for 3 from floor. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Allen with it. Siakam covering. Garland, the pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Siakam. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
That one goes in. Siakam's got 12.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Out left to the wing. Mobley passes to Garland. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. Siakam doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Mitchell. Mobley, right side. Turnaround Jay. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Barnes. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that. Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
OG Anunoby checked in for Toronto. Anunoby against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Over Siakam. Misses off the left iron.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Kicks it out to Barnes. by Mitchell. Outside Garland. Hits a three-pointer. Garland's got 5 now.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
To the paint. And the basket by Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 1.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Over to the wing. Outside Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's on Darius Garland.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And he sinks the second. 27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Okoro. Garland with the ball. Back to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell. Anunoby covering from 15 feet away. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Van Vliet. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptors up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
We've got OG Anunoby. Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Banton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Back to LeVert. To the wing, right side. Here's Wade. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Young with it. Now LeVert defending. Trent outside. Pass to Banton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for your Raptors.
Trent hits them both. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. LeVert with the ball. Pass to Rubio. Driving in. Here's Wade. The 3. Achiuwa with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Young.
Cavaliers foul. Dean Wade. That's his first personal
That free throw no good.
Second team foul. At the line.
Second free throw no good. The Cavs trailing. Rubio drives in. Pass to Lopez. Achiuwa with a steal. Nice move. And Young slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
Back to Rubio. Porter with the steal. Trent outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeVert outside. Inside. Back to Lopez. Here's Osman. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Trent's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Osman. Here's Wade. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors with a lead. And it's Trent penetrating. And here's Porter. Back to Trent. Now here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. Can't be afraid to get physical.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Rubio. Oh, they need this. And he lays it up and in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. On the wing, Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Benton. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. LeVert finds Rubio. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Lopez. And here's LeVert for 3. Sinks the tray. And it's now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Out to the right wing. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the wing, right side. Outside Rubio. And Young pulls it down. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Young. Outside for Porter. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
And here's Rubio. Pass to Osman. Back to Rubio. LeVert goes against Van Vliet. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Benton. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Jetty Osman. Ricky Rubio is out there with Caris LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 4. Pass to Osman. Lets the 3 fly. Wade misses. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And here's Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. Here's Benton. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Outside Rubio. Osman on the wing. He shoots. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Benton can't get it to go. And here comes Cleveland. 7-point differential. Here's Wade. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Benton. Now here's Porter. Here's Benton. The kick out to Young. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
LeVert up top, guarded by Van Vliet. The shot by LeVert, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors? A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. Barnes, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Banton. Barnes finds Trent. Van Vliet against Garland. Siakam for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Fast break, Cleveland. Pass to Okoro. Now Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The shot no good. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Pirtle with the ball. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Here's Garland. Pirtle with some nice D. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Mobley passes to Allen. Out to Garland. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Mobley outside. Let's go with a 3. Here's Allen. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Pirtle. It's stolen by Garland. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Van Vliet. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter here. The 3 from Barnes. They get it again. Siakam outside. Jacks up a 3. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Raptors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Pascal Siakam.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Garland, no good. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 11. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Drives to the hoop. And and Mobley throws it down.
Okay, Evan Mobley, I see. That's how you finish a drive.
Siakam finds Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Allen defending. The baseline, Jay. The shot by Pirtle, no good. From deep, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. So it's Toronto picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. The wide open look here for Garland. From outside, off the mark. It's Miami's ball. Down low, here's Hero.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Garland with it. There's the drive. Okoro wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Lowry. The 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. Over in the corner, Hero. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 5 now.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
There's Garland. Mitchell outside. Miami grabs the miss. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Garland against Lowry. The pass to Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Into the lane. Outside Lowry. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. And it's Butler missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here is Lowry. From the wing. And it's Butler missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mobley outside. And the layup is good.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Garland against Lowry. A drive by Garland. The shake, and he drives in. And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Pass to Butler. Outside Lowry. Pass to Love. It's tipped. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now Mitchell, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. And Okoro throws it down.
Man, we have seen some ferocious jams by Isaac Okoro off the drive. Good night.
Love with the screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh! You got to be kidding. Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
There's Garland with the drive. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Kicks it out to Love. Butler on the way. Got it up. And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in offense. The order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Lowry finds Love. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Dishes it to Butler. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Mobley with it. Picked up by Hero. Passes to Okoro. Back to Mobley. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And Butler, here we go. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry against Garland. Hero kicks to Butler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 8 points.
But Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
At the top of the key, Mitchell. Garland dishes to Okoro. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Garland against Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Offline with his 3. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Butler.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Lowry kicks to Love. Crosses over. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Garland against Lowry. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And he makes that one. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:14 left in the first half. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Hero. 5 to shoot. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Feeds to Love. Lowry kicks to Butler. The turnaround Jay. Allen with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And the pass to Butler. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Can't get it to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Stolen by Okoro. Here's Allen. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And
thanks so much, David. And
Your Miami Heat, 23. The Cavaliers, 28.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Max Strus is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Yurtseven. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Martin in at the 4. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. 3-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's LeVert. It's tipped. Here's Robinson. Out left to the wing. Here's Strus. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Strus nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Oladipo dishes to Martin. Latre. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtsevin.
You know, he might be one of the more underrated defenders in this league, but Lopez gets it done.
Stolen by Yurtsevin. Strus kicks to Robinson. Up top, Oladipo. Levert defending. Three-pointer. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Oladipo.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Oladipo kicks to Martin. Spins for the lead. Deflects the pass. Here's Oladipo.
Well, nice defense by Rubio, making an effort to frustrate his man.
No good. That would have tied it. And then Wade slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Going inside. Strus with it. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Rubio left side. Lopez kicks to Wade. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Levert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to Wade. Just 3 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oladipo outside. Outside, Martin. The Heat need to get a shot off. And no good that time. Cavaliers leading.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Lopez passes to Osman. Levert in the corner. And it's Rubio penetrating. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Back to Yurtsevin. For the tie. And it's good on the layup. Yurtsevin's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And Rubio kicks to Osman. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Takes the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Love with the screen for Lowry. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. 2K Sports back in a moment here.
And please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Heat shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the 3. Cavaliers trailing. Mobley the pass to Allen. Back to Mobley. Kicks to Garland. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. Rebound Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. Drops in the tray. Lowry's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland dishes to Mobley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Garland against Lowry. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Love with the screen on Garland. Lowry has the open look. Hero kicks to Lowry. He dishes it to Love. Shot clock at 6. Hero against Mitchell. Inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 3-pointer. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Mobley. The offensive rebound. Garland kicks to Mobley. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Mitchell against Hero. Outside for Lowry. Outside Hero. This one for three. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Mobley looking it over. And here is Okoro. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The three from Garland. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Powell passes to Butler. Here he goes. Count it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Nice move. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Pass to Lowry. Love with the screen for Lowry. Back to Love. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous... Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
Siakam misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Hero. That one off the back iron and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's VanVleet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Lowry passes to Love. Outside for Lowry. Pulls from the top of the key. Siakam pulls it in.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Adebayo on the follow.
The confidence continuing to grow. Off the board, Adebayo takes it right back up.
Lowry against VanVleet. The kick out to Barnes. They get a hand on it. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby passes to Barnes. VanVleet way outside. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Lowry. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barnes finds VanVleet to the paint. Now Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Love. Outside, Hero. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That was a very sly move by Tyler Hero. Pump fake, got the defender off balance. He's going to the stripe.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Anunoby.
Love how VanVleet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Toronto trailing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Outside Lowry. Good, nice job down low.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Down low. Hurdle shot is off.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Now the pass to Butler. Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Love. The three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Van Vliet passes to Purtle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lobbed up there for Love. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out front, they lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Miami?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Kevin Love, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Can't hit from in close. The Heat with the lead. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Lowry can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. Purtle kicks to Siakam. No good. That would have tied it. The Heat shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Well, wide open look for Love. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Tries the spin move. For 3, Van Vliet. The putback, and it's Barnes on the follow. Barnes has got the lead up to 1 now for Toronto.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Left side, Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Heat have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Now at the line.
A free throw good from Butler.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
To the middle, here's Anunoby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Here's Siakam, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here is Lowry. Outside, Hero. With the drive, plays it up and banks it in.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Van Vliet against Lowry. On the wing, Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry kicks to Butler. Spins. Love outside. Dishes it to Lowry. There's Hero with a 3 and stolen by Barnes. Now the Raptors moving it up. Finished off the break. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
Quick thinking on defense from Scotty Barnes. What a nice play.
Butler on the wing. Takes it inside. Whoa! Throws the buzzer-beating dunk. All right, Dave, thank you. And
Your Miami Heat, 16. The Raptors, 22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Achua. Young is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Banton in at the 1 spot.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Martin with the screen for Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
And the combo guard skills helping Oladipo in these spots, as well as his overall outstanding decision-making.
Trent outside. Here's Banton, guarded by Oladipo. Porter passes to Trent. 4 on the clock. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Over in the corner. Yurtseven. Young with the steal. Porter finds Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Outside Robinson. Pass to Yurtsevin. Oladipo outside. Right side Robinson. It's hauled in by Achua.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Trent outside. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Back to Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And it's Young finishing it off.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. A 12-point game.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. He dishes it to Pirtle. There's the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Siakam outside. Passes to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam's shot is off. The Heat trail by 10. Outside, Hero. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Steps back. Barnes finds Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler up top, covered by Van Vliet, and stolen by Siakam. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Barnes outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Barnes has got 13.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Count it, good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
7 seconds left in the third. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in a point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Heat trailing by 13. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Siakam outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Siakam's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Barnes into the lane, and the dunk by Barnes.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Bounce pass from Lowry, and stolen by Barnes. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. With the crossover and the dunk by Barnes.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Up top, Hero. He's guarded by Anunoby. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
To the right side. Siakam inside. He's going up against Love. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. He feeds it to Pirtle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
the previous play is under
real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hero, that's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 6 points for Tyler Hero.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Outside Lowry. Butler from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. Now recovering. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 15. Butler passes to Hero. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Pass to Anunoby. Out to the right wing. Pass to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. It's tipped. Back to Van Vliet. Fades. That one wide left. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Raptors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Scotty Barnes.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Barnes outside. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Quick reminder there, Butler has the capacity to take over the game at both ends.
Barnes outside. From the arc. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Van Vliet up top. Here's the lob to the hoop. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
to the best kid.
thing.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in a...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Garland against VanVleet. Mobley outside. Driving in, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Mobley to the hole, just easy off that drive.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Anunoby against Mitchell. It's Siakam with the drive.
I like whenever Siakam is going at the defense because it makes them compromise like right there.
And he drops the first. Siakam hits them both. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's VanVleet. Here he goes. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Mobley outside. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Here's Barnes. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's Garland. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside for Mitchell. The three from Okoro. The Cavaliers again cannot hit the Raptors with a lead. Siakam finds Pirtle. No good there. Nice D from Allen. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. We've seen Jakob Pirtle make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Pulls it from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Garland against Van Vliet. The floater. Garland, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Cavs trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Allen with it. Missed inside. Barnes passes to Siakam. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto finishing the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Okoro. Lets it fly. Rebound by Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Siakam for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Siakam's got 9.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Here's Garland. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Misses the 3. Anunoby on the wing. Driving inside. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Garland. Mobley up top. Lets it go. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam, right side. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Garland finds Mobley. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. .151 left in the second. Here's Mitchell. Going inside. Count it.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Siakam against Mobley. The kick out to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the break. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Allen. And here's Garland. Back to Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. That free throw good from Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off, and that concludes the first half. It's the Raptors. They're up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. That one falls.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Ben in for Fred Van Vliet.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Outside for Porter. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Benton. Back to Porter. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Cavs trailing. Outside Rubio. Here's Wade. Now here's LeVert. And Anunoby pulls it down. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 9.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Rubio. LeVert outside. Here's Wade. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 3. Osman off target from outside. And so here is Toronto. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's LeVert. Pass to Wade. Outside for LeVert. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Anunoby. On the wing, Porter. Now Achua. Back to Porter. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Osman. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Anunoby passes to Porter. Back to Anunoby. Outside Young. Porter finds Young. The drive by Porter. Back to Young. Takes a 3. That shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Wade. Pass to Osman. Outside for LeVert. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's LeVert to stop the drought. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Osman. Takes a 13-footer. No good on the shot.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Back to Anunoby. Over LeVert. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Wade. The 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Achua with it. Now LeVert defending. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Cleveland the other way. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Lopez can't hit. And for the Raptors, they're shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Anunoby can't get it to go. Lopez passes to Rubio. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Stolen by VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Garland against VanVleet. 5 to shoot. Anunoby on the take. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Knocks down the triple.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And an Obi for three. Offensive rebound. This Cavs squad is struggling. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam for Toronto. They've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, sweet move. And Siakam with the slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Up top, Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland against Van Vliet. Allen, the pass to Garland. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. And here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Back to Siakam. Outside Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Cleveland now. Time running out. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Siakam outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. To the inside. It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. 56 seconds left in the final quarter. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Allen finds Mitchell. And it's good for 2.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Anunoby. Garland against Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Driving to the basket, and that one is stuffed right through.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Garland for 3. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Outside Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 7.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
To the best kid in the house.
To have you, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Outside Garland to the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. Three-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now, here's Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. 6 to shoot. Left side, Hero. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. Holds it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Outside for Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from three.
Garland against Lowry. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That one's not going to go. And the Heat going the other way now. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen. Here's Mitchell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively, and that, to me, is the key for young players.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hero on the wing. Tries the spin move. Fades back, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Love wide open, he fires. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, big-time bomb right there from Kevin Love, but we know he is more than capable of knocking those down.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move.
to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Will it go? Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. To the left side wing. Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 7. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero passes to Lowry. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Allen leading the charge. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
The Heat leading by 7. Here's a Okoro. Count that bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lowry kicks to Butler. For the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
And Butler launches from deep. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami ahead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And they take the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
And one easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Garland with the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Kicks it out to Hero. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Garland against Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Lowry from outside the arc. You can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Butler. There's the drive. Mobley with the block. Allen dishes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots a 3. And that's collected by Love. The Heat trail by 4. Lowry finds Butler. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Garland against Lowry. Here's Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Love outside. The three. He's off on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Pass to Garland. Mitchell looking it over. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobley. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Allen right side. Cleveland moving the ball around and stolen by Love. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. This is it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Okoro with it. Mobley outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
Hero finds Butler. Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. The shot is good off the backboard. And the Heat lead by 1.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now, Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Butler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game here.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Yurts have been out there with Martin. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Drews in at the 2-guard spot. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Outside Robinson. The pass to Yurtsevin. Stolen by Okoro. Jumps up. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
We call this a defense-first guard. Okoro's steal ignites the opportunity in transition.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Martin missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They've got an 8-0 run. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Wade finds Lopez. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Osman. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Miami again turning it over. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's Rubio. Pass to LeVert. Wade on the wing. Back to LeVert. The fader. The long distance three is buried. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Lowry. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Hero, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The kick out to Lopez. Back to Wade. Takes a three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Love outside. Passes it to Hero. Outside for Lowry. Drills the three-pointer. Lowry's got 11.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Lopez. Back to LeVert. Kicks it out to Rubio. Wade on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Here's Butler driving to the basket.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 8. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Garland against Lowry. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. You thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 8 points.
and a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 11.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And the shot is long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Garland against Lowry. Garland the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And he knocks down the first one. And so Butler nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Garland. Oh, good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Garland kicks to Mobley. Over Love. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Hero from long range. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Garland. Mobley inside. Adebayo on him.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Stolen by Garland. Inside, Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Lowry against Garland. The kick outside to Butler, and Love has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Outside Garland. The pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 4. Love outside. Pass to Buck. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Outside Garland. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Lowry. Butler with the ball. Garland picks him up. And Adebayo throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Mitchell passes to Allen. No problem knocking that one down. And that's now 6 points for Jared Allen.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Love outside. Hero passes to Love from the top of the key. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. Over Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell finds Mobley. Hero against Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Little turnaround. It's hauled in by the Heat. Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Love with the screen on Mitchell. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,